Are you a good person? Then let me ask you one question. Why is it that the nicer you are, the more you tolerate, the more you lose, and the more easily you get used? From a young age, we are taught to be kind, to be considerate, to think of others. But reality feels strange. The kind ones burn out faster, get exhausted more, and are taken for granted. Why does this keep happening? To this question, Niccolò Machiavelli gives a cold answer. People are driven more by fear than by love. The idea is simple. Love is a choice, but fear is a reaction. Love changes. It depends on mood, on timing, on convenience. But fear is different. The possibility of loss, the risk of consequences, the chance of paying a price. The moment these exist, people's behavior changes. That's why people are more careful with those they shouldn't cross than with those they respect. This isn't theory, it's daily reality. Think about the workplace. The person who always smiles, who never says no, who accepts every request, ends up carrying everything. Why? Not because they're the most capable, but because everyone knows they won't refuse. Now look at the opposite. The person who sets clear boundaries, who chooses carefully, who says no when necessary, and protects their standards. Work doesn't pile onto them the same way. Why? Because they are not safe. They can push back, they can walk away, and that changes everything. Humans instinctively choose the safest target, and the moment you become that safe target, being used begins. So the question must change. Not, why do kind people get used? But, why did I become a safe person? The answer is clear. Kindness without boundaries, an inability to say no, behavior that signals you can be lost without consequence. When these combine, people stop respecting you. So the solution is not to stop being kind. It's to change the structure. Be kind, but not easy. Don't say yes to everything. Reject what crosses the line. Let people feel that losing you is possible, because people only adjust their behavior when there is something to lose. Kindness is a virtue, but kindness without boundaries becomes a weakness. So let me ask you one last question. Right now, are you a good person, or simply someone easy to handle?